Game number 1. You have the 9-tails Elgos top lane again, so a lot of basic attack early game damage. So any melee might struggle against it. And we have a no Dodrio on the blue side. Senpan not going for a Dodrio. We have another Assault Vest Snorlax, which in this game actually gets decent value. Top lane against the 9-tails and against an Elgos. But still, not sure if that's actually the right thing to do. Gets a tackle, clears away this Biton, you can see how much annoying this top lane is. There's auto tech, you're slowed, you're stunned, you're slowed, you're stunned. And he just barely gets away. Takes away one berry at least. And it's gonna heal back to full HP thanks to his passive. So no Dodrio for blue team, which I think, I don't know, Dodrio is so strong. I feel like you have to play Dodrio. Kind of weird not to see it being picked. But honestly, at least we get something else. We get a jungle Serena. Could also be quite interesting. Let's see how that performs. He's gonna go for Stomp or Triple Axel. There's the Razor Leaf locked in for now. And Rebonks might look for an invade right here, though he just zooms towards top side. He wants to look for the enemy jungler. But he's just gonna take these at Harriers now for free, uncontested. Because the Serena, I don't know what the Serena did. I didn't quite check it, but I think he went for lane experience. And then went back to jungle, because he's almost level 6 now. There we go, gets level 6. And we have a KO on Egg-Slash. Goes down the middle of the map. Gets picked off. Mr. is scoring 4 points, stacking up his special specs. But the tech is there, now Serena comes in from the side with the drop kick. And Froggy has nowhere to go. Stomp hits him, and he goes down. What? Did they just give Mew the MTD? They just didn't auto-check it for some reason and give over one last hit of the white Pokemon. For absolutely no reason. No, Senpan, right here, is gonna start stacking. Oh, their jungle is actually called their team name. Senpan diving in again. Can he get another of his passives up? No, he can't. Dodrio claims his KO. Now they're gonna score a lot of points. No one there is on Senpan's bot side to do anything about it. And they're gonna get a lot of points scored onto them. US Red boost out attack on Egg-Slash, and he goes down again. Egg-Slash is still only level 3. Only level 3, gets boosted auto attacked. And I think it's gonna go down here. Next auto attack, one more try attack. Goal is broken, 135 points already for TeamMYS. And then full control of this match now. 9-tails going super deep on top side with the Serena, who is almost level 8 now. But the other Serena is also here. What can Yimu do? 9-tails gets locked up and 9-tails just dies. 9-tails just dies. They did score at least some points, and the Serena is also under a lot of pressure, goes down a second time. They're getting kind of rolled over now. 18 points for Serena, 5 for Snorlax. He also scoring 6 points. We also have Elgos now, with the evolution at least, and Venice is being taken for free. Uncontested. Uncontested. Goes over to currently the team from Malaysia. Emo on top side looking for this 1v3. Maybe he does have a night move up and the enemy's jungler doesn't have it yet. So he can actually kill the Serena here. Maybe even find more KOs. Oh, it's actually very, very close. Like he does find the Serena. He's still in a 1v3 scenario. But his jungler's here now. Dodrio jumping in from the side. Rebonks trying to help him out. The stun, knocking up 2 with the Ignite move. And now 9-tails is also going to die to the heavy slam. Double KO for the Dodrio. And they KO the goal. 201 points to 91. Big lead right now in points. And in experience as well. You don't have a single Unite move yet on Team Senpan. Not a single Unite move. There we go. First one is being picked up by Serena. So they're very, very far behind. When it comes to experience as well. And Reebok is just scoring points behind their backs. He just doesn't care. He has Dodrio. But has to be a bit careful. Serena has Unite. I think he could get Unite move right here just for experience. At least I would do it. Yes, there we go. That's no experience. And Egg-Slash takes it away. I mean, I guess that's fine. There's so much experience, he was make sure he dies. Rebongs being a bit too aggressive. And gets punished for a blue buff being taken and being stolen. Sorry. You with the Max Green Solar Beam takes the buff away. In front of 2 of their enemies. Egg-Slash looking for maybe a score on top. Walking in, but TeamMYS is already here. They are already here. Egg-Slash being knocked up again. Can he get away from this? Are they going to chase it? Yes, they're going to do it. The agility's up, boost auto attacks are landing, and that should be the end. Another Sacred Sword, but he's just pretty much just wasting time. There's no way he's going to get out of this. And he finally goes down. We have another objective on bot in 10 seconds. Looks like this time Team Senpan wants to fight for this. Potentially. Heavy slams go in, the block there just to buy some time. He's still being chased though. Harvey still doesn't have level 9 on the Aegos. Dojo Unite just flies in from the side. He goes in very, very deep. Gets blocked by the Snorlax now. Doesn't really do much with this at all, but Snorlax is gonna fall, most likely. Next auto tech, this auto tech should be enough to claim the KO, and it does so. Remember, Snorlax buying a lot of time in the back. Yang trying to live. But they're gonna get Mew at least. Unless the Surf. No, the Surf is enough to keep him alive for now. Miami Knight flies through as well. Senpan is gonna fall. Using the gets cancelled by the Unstoppable. He tried to go into Snorlax, who had block up. Who is unstoppable. And Red Base goes to the Egg Slash. Team Senpan getting the objective and getting another KO. Maybe even more. Dojo goes down. So they're actually doing something now. White Guard is gonna stun the Serena. He's driving in very, very deep. Has to be careful though. Senpan is Unite moving Yang on the Snorlax, but Egg Slash goes down. And now Serenas are just jumping on each other. Punching each other in the air. Emu on the chase, he's level 12. He's gonna kill probably all of them. Has the Grassy Glide. He's gonna go for 9 hits now. 9 hits does lock him up with the Gleam, and the Vey is buying a lot of time. Another Grassy Glide into another Stomp. And can 9 hits actually get a KO right here? He does get Mew somehow. He does get Mew. And now the Aegos. And the Murder Aegos find a KO. The Stomp comes through. Yeah, he has to be careful. He saw Egg Slash moving in. The Serena instantly moved away. What a team fight, and it's still happening. The Ranger is very useful as well, just keeping healing, keeping blue team alive in this team fight after claiming it. But the TeamMYS still with a lot of KOs in the end. I think it's not a good sign to see a jungle Serena be under-leveled compared to a non-jungle Serena. That's a bit of a bad sign. And now Regieleki is being taken. In this, I don't think this one is going to do too much. Heavy Slam goes in, hits 2, the block is there as well, blocking 2 more guys, 3 guys into the enemy team. Mew actually Unite moving right here. At 250, looking for something, looking just for some KOs. But Yang is going to almost fall, the X-Speed is enough to get away. And Mr. Mime is bot lane, so he has to be a bit careful. Heavy Slam goes in, another block lands, Grassy Glide finds the Aegos. Another Grassy Glide onto 9 hits. 9 hits is also gonna fall. The Surf is finishing him off. That's 2 down. Senpan is also gonna die. That's 4 down actually somehow. Mr. Mime also on bot side scoring 40 points. And they're all dead. They lose Regieleki. Their score gets 40 points scored on bot side. They lost everything right now. They literally lost everything. And they're gonna have to kill this fast. And TeamMYS just has to play it safe. Emu is guarding top side. And Snorlax is gonna try and get vision in mid side. Make sure they can't just walk into the Rayquaza pit. Mr. Mime is also guarding bot with Mew, so they have a good positioning right now. Even though I would like Snorlax to be a bit up further just to scout vision a bit better. So gonna be a bit careful. But Senpan has to do something. They're more than 200 points behind. And now they're moving in. They let them kind of walk in. Okay, Emu spots them out. Let's see when they pull the trigger. Dodrich is going to score points. Put them even further into the lead. And they're just hitting Rayquaza from the back right now. Egg Slash dives in right now. I think TeamMYS should be a bit more aggressive, but there's the Mr. Mime Knight. And Knight is kind of just died. Can I just get Knight move out? Yes, it gets the Knight move out, hits a lot of targets, and they're kind of dying. This is the chance for blue team. For Senpan, they get 2 KOs right here. Confusion lands, Dojo dives back in, dives back out. That's a 1 for 2 right now. A 1 for 3. But Senpan still needs to drag quad and score afterwards. Mew is still alive, who can poke. And Dojo should probably just maybe focus on scoring points right now. Foxy on the side with the Mew. Looking for maybe a last hit. Are we gonna see another late game teamfight being decided? Oh my god. I feel like I'm just watching the same game again. Just like the last 2 matches. And Foxy somehow defend this. 100 go in on here, 100 go on bot side. And Dory just has to farm points right now and score as much as he can. And then hope that his team can somehow defend. Snorlax jumps in, has the block, the serves are there. And all the sheets are broken now, I think. All the sheets are broken, unless Serena still has one. On top side. But even if they score more than 100 points right now, it's not enough. Dory is just going to keep scoring. 14 seconds are left. Serena does score on top side. 86 points, so as long as they can defend bot lane now, they should be fine. And killing a Serena under T2 goal should be almost impossible. Emu's still alive right now. The blocks as well, buying so much time. Dodu scoring some more points. That's gonna be game. So TeamMYS, thanks to them having a huge point lead into the late game, it is enough for them to still win it. Thanks to them playing the game well and having a huge lead. Gets them across the finish line, barely though. They have to be careful. Game number 2 doesn't look like we have any changes in team comps. No, both teams sticking to the same. We have the Mew mine bot lane for TeamMYS. And what does the MYS stay for? Is it actually just... like, what does it stand for? Anyone know? Does it just stand for Malaysia? I'm scoring some points again. Taking up a special spec, Zimu top side, which had a good last match on this arena. Heading back towards top side. This time hitting level 4 now. There we go, Serena's heading towards bot. He's gonna pick up one of these camps and then move back towards the own jungle. Just to get to level 6 as fast as possible. So Europe doesn't get this kind of tournament. Actually, Europe doesn't get this kind of tournament. No. And I really want this Ninetales to work, but I mean, they won the last team fight. Ninetales was jumped on and lived for such a long time. I feel like as soon as one team knows what Senpan is doing, if one team just watches one of these matches to see how they clear their jungle, they will never get their rep buff ever again. That's what I'm feeling like. So they, like, Serena clears bot lane jungle, goes towards bot side to pick up the camps that Snorlax is just keeping for him, and then goes back to jungle. But as soon as one team sees that, they're like, I'm just gonna take his red buff, right? He should never get his red buff again if one team scouts it out. That gets a bit, you can't do the same thing over and over again. But yeah, if no one watches it, I guess it does work. But if I see the Serena not doing red buff, I would invade 100% instantly. Doesn't matter which Pokemon, they have so much time. But they're diving top side right now, they're getting 1 KO already. Senpan's gonna try and score 30 points, and he actually succeeds on it. That's huge experience, level 7 already on the Serena. Don't you see now Harpy's gonna fall. And Ninetales also is going to die. Emo now looking for his own level 6. Rebongs. Getting invaded by the Egg Slash. But he doesn't get the buff. Does have the focus band, and Dory actually is kinda careful. Shadow Sneak misses, and he's gonna fall. Mew actually snipes him away with the Solar Beam. And now mid Ataris are still. Someone has taken them for the last 20 seconds. And being taken now by TeamMYS. Quite easily. And Senpan probably stacking his attack rate a bit more. He gets collapsed on. 3 people top side. Mr. Mime is just gonna have the time of his life on bot side. There's no Mr. Mime he has to play against, so he's pretty much free to do whatever he wants to. Like the only thing that can contest the Mr. Mime on bot side is another Mr. Mime. So if you don't have one yourself, you're kinda just messed on bot lane. Because nothing can outlast hit it, right? So takes another last hit away as well. Gonna go for this Ninetales now. And Rebongs coming in from the side. Boost auto attack doesn't even need to be landed because Mew had enough damage to take him down. And they're gonna score so many more points. Break the goal quite early again as well. And pick up Regieleki pretty much for free unless Snorlax can somehow steal it. Can he do it? He's gonna rest, he's gonna look for the heavy slam. Egg-Slash is also here, and they don't get it. Confusion on Mr. Mime is perfectly timed. And he claims it for red team. Claims it for the Malaysian team. Meanwhile, topside, we have Senpan going for the Regieleki. And a double KO as well for the Mew. So, our TeamMYS in full control again. Emu jumping on top. Here's Unite Move as well. He's just gonna kill the other Serena. 100% the correct move. Just make sure he dies. And he can maybe go into 9 hits as well. He's gonna wait a bit for his cooldowns. And he's Grassy Glide kinda misses though. And blue team does secure at least the Regieleki. Which I don't think is gonna do too much, but yeah. At least something secured, right? Oh, what a nice surf by Mew. Hitting both. Getting 9 hits into his own team. And somehow the Snorlax lives that. Interesting. He gets me on 1 HP, but they just break the goal. 202 points scored. We have Dodrio invading. Egg-Slash is still level 6 of blue team. He doesn't have the final evolution yet. He's struggling so hard, but he could have just taken his Indie on top left instead of for the jungle buffs. And Yeah, he needs level 7. He needs white guard. It's just without white guard, it's just so bad. Power swap lands onto this arena. He's gonna get on chase this way. Froggy's just hunting him down. Another power swap lands. And getting away from this power swap is so difficult. The confusion lands. Dodrius here coming from the side. And Sarina goes down. Nicely played by the Mr. Mime. Realizing that he can just keep him on his leash. And kill him eventually. Foxy using the soul beams to poke now. So can MYS have a better team fight? So far, all 3 games that we've watched today, the team that was winning was losing the last team fight of the match. So we still gotta see the winning team win a team fight when it actually matters. Soul beams are flying through, dealing so much damage. Regieleki is being taken. It's a steal, both team of them. Muse already diving in. Might go for into a surf now. So there's a solar beam anti-secured with the solar beam. Now we might go into a surf instead. But no, he just keeps beaming. There's the surf, yeah. Switch into a surf. And it should be a clean ace. Unless Senpan at least gets 1 KO, but he's gonna fall. All 5 of Team Senpan go down. And TeamMYS also claims Regieleki, so complete control again. 142 points to 106 now. Regieleki has spawned. It's my on bot side again, looking maybe for a 40 score. But yeah, this should be a pretty top objective as well. And Regieleki is being taken. There we go. Famed. I don't think it's gonna do all too much. I mean, they could maybe look for a push, but they only have 1 Unite move up, so... Meanwhile, Senpan's looking for a bot push, and they're gonna score some points. Mime is getting blocked away. Nicely done by the Snorlax. And they score some points to catch up. I think Nightheads is gonna die right here, though. Yes, and so does Eldegoss. That's rotation from top to bot lane. But right now, this Regieleki pretty much just costed them points. They did Regieleki, and the enemy team just was like, yeah, nice, good objective. He just cleared and score bot lane instead. So, yeah, if you commit too many people towards the objective, the enemy team can actually be allowed to do a lot of things with it. Because you're still busy trying to finish it off, so yeah. So in the end, this Regieleki pretty much... It got them 2 KOs as well, but it cost them points, which I think is probably going to make a bigger difference. 110-point lead. So TeamMYS this time not having too big of a lead. They don't have too big of a lead. And there's another Regieleki, 30 seconds. This could be in this game deciding fight. But Dodrius is going to score 50 points on top, and looks like TeamMYS is just going to give it up. Solar Beam, not perfectly timed this time around. And Senpan picks up a Regieleki. But Dodrius is just scoring points into their bases. And I guess that's just their plan. I know they're looking for these points. Now Senpan is very far behind one more time. Yeah, Dodrius is backcapping. Over and over again, it's going to cap some more points. And put TeamMYS even further ahead. 18 in total. What can they do? Heavy Slam already going in on both Snorlaxes. There's blocks, they're blocking each other. They're just blocking each other. Mr. Unite also flying in, Donkey coming in from the side. This time they might look like a better team fight. Mew diving in with the Unite, Nightheads, hitting a few targets but not doing all too much. And another Heavy Slam comes in, Savina Unite going on to the Savina Unite. Senpan is already down without his Unite. Because he got destroyed by the Serena, and this time MYS having a clean team fight. They have 3 people down. Eldegoss is also falling, 4 people down. Only Snorlax is left, so he can start doing Rayquaza now. He's just gonna get chased down by the Mr. Mime with his power swap on him. And as long as the Heavy Slam doesn't steal it, this should seal this best of 3 right now. There we go. Whose auto attack is enough. And Rayquaza goes down for TeamMYS. This time a much better late game from their side. Good flank by the Dodrio. And able to win this team fight. He's gonna score 100 points in the enemy base. 1 minute left, and that's gonna be game.